Hello everybody! How are we all doing today? The music's a bit too loud it seems. How are we all doing today? The thing you'll immediately notice is I don't have my face cam on, and that's an intentional thing because I find I'm more comfortable without it. Hello Colton, King Scorpion, and Somatic Hedgehog. Saw Mr. L here as well, and Monster I believe is here. How am I? I'm good. I've been having a good week. So good in fact that I'm making some changes to things, and I'll have to make a video about that in the coming days. Hello Valtraman. I've decided to go without the face cam today just because I don't know, it feels more, I'm more comfortable without it. First job on the agenda is going to be sorting out the compost because Compost Masters actually stopped working. There's 100,000 liters of compost that needs to be moved. And yeah, we gotta do that. Can turn this off, and I'm gonna need to get the Manitou. Finally go to the face cams. Yes, but I'm not. I'm more comfortable without it, Ultraman. I know you guys enjoy it, but I'm trying to keep myself comfortable at the moment. Plus, I mean, I don't need to have a million lights on and blind myself. We'll be back on tomorrow. Probably. Like, I'm not 100% comfortable with having the face cam on, just because it means I've got to look at things and be somewhat presentable and bleh. No, I don't want to go back in here. I want to go over here. I wanna, yeah, get into this shed. Here's where the fun begins, because let's just kind of dump it out here, I guess. What I need to do now is actually get this into the shed. And, do you know what? If I were to close this door, I can open this middle door to show off how much compost there actually is. We can start working like this. This is going to be the same amount of time as the MP streams, yes. And for those of you that weren't watching last week, I've stopped the MP streams due to lack of interest. The views were super low. So it kind of made me think that nobody was interested, so no point in me streaming something people don't want to watch. So we're just going to do single player for now. Matt, you realize I can time mods out, right? Just letting you know that. Same to you, monster. I'm gonna start timing people out that ask for the MP. I'm legit gonna do that because I'm not in the mood for it today. Hello, Joe. And Hedgehog. Hello, Pizza. First single player to MP. So do I, it's less stress. I wasn't really enjoying the MP towards the end. This is gonna be a fun bit of work, I think. Hello, Jason Murray. I'm doing well today. How are you doing, good sir? I could, in theory, get a second conveyor belt to get the compost into the shed. Oh. Hi, Jeffy. Hey, Rob. I'm doing well today. I said hello to you twice. GG. That happens. The file's working on after you're on the set. Fair enough. No face cam, yes. When am I uploading a special multiplayer vid? What? What special multiplayer video? Did I have a break from streaming this week? No. I was streaming as much as this week that as I usually did. And I enjoyed the streams that I did a lot more because they were a lot more low-key and a lot quieter and a lot less restricted. I think easy and people see it. Hopefully next week that'll be coming back. We've kind of been... Sim's been busy dealing with real life stuff that's been going on, and if it comes back next week there won't be any fight because he's working next week. It's difficult to arrange things between all of us. Because remember, it's 4 or 5 people all trying to get together in the same place at the same time. Compost work the same as solid manure? Yes. In fact, I've edited the Compost Master scripting so that it does work exactly the same as solid manure. It's got the same flow rate from spreader and all that kind of stuff. So it is exactly like solid manure. Yeah, which is why I've got the manure spreader. What's that sound for the trailers? That is the trailer sounds mod. So as it turns out, the Compost Master can make up to 100,000 litres of compost before it starts going crazy. Which is good-ish, because that means we've got about 200,000 litres of compost going into storage. Where's Facecam? I don't have it on today because I didn't want to put it on today. At the end of the day, I decide what. No, monsters! No, don't delete messages like that. In fact, could you make Nightbot command that's like exclamation mark facecam? I decide when the facecam goes on, and I've decided it doesn't go on today. My stream. What's happening with all that grass? That's all ready to go into the compost master, believe it or not. Hello, Delta Bravo. You got banned by Mark. Okay. That's... What was that about? Gonna get Where's the Face Come All stream. Yeah, I know. Did I got my face shaving? No, I've got plans for something, and I'm gonna be without face cam until the plans come together. Dang it. Hopefully lightening the load here will allow me to get up this, because I'd like to. Have I just succeeded in getting the trailer completely stuck? Yes-ish, maybe not. There we go. There we go, we'll move this pile now. Hello, Wadger. Willie Swadger. Woger. Four-wheel drive was engaged, and diff locks. It's just the trailer got stuck still. Hello, Jack. How are you doing today? There we go. We are going to be moving this compost for a little while, it seems. And just to be nice, I have decided to go for the telehandler route. So I could have gone for a front loader on the Massey, which could take like 2,000 to go. Mark, am I going to have to unmod you? Or to take diff locks off when I'm driving? One. What's going on is for some reason Mark is going mental and banning people at random. Why don't I get a bigger bucket? This is the biggest bucket. Tease picture. Okay. Could have let me know before you started banning people at random and confusing me. This is the biggest bucket I have for the telehandler. And I can't afford a wheel loader. You could have let me know. Like, I got my phone in front of me, you could have sent me a message on Discord or something. My reaction was priced. Confusing me was the point. Thanks. There we go. There we go. If only you could see my face, which I'm keeping hidden for a very good reason. The next time you see my face, I'll look different. I'll put it that way. Just haven't got that thing arranged yet. Hello, GD. There we go. Hello, simulate. Why does the compost need to be in a shed? It doesn't. I'm just storing it in there for roleplay reasons. In real life, it'll get wet and rot. So in roleplay, I'm putting it in a shed, so it doesn't do that. In the game, you can store it wherever the hell you like. It doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a TeamSpeak screwing with me, and I'm completely fine with it because it's Mark and Delta. Do I know anything about Spring FS17? I know that it shouldn't come to FS17 because it was bad in 13, worse in 15. It's going to be atrocious now. Yeah, that's about all I know. You think I'm getting a haircut? Interesting theory. Maybe I've got plastic surgery this week. Maybe that's why I was streaming on Moonbow. Got released. Yeah, and I'm not going to touch it with a barge pole because it's a bad map. I saw it. In fact, I know that it's released because I saw the Facebook post. Will I ever bother playing it? No. And I can guarantee it. I can guarantee you guys it did not have permission, because NI do not give out permission to edit or release their stuff. They said that many moons ago, and I don't think they'll change things. Dyed hair? Maybe. Maybe. There's so much that I could do to my face. Maybe I've shaved the beard off entirely. Also, this shed is going to be like full of compost by the time it even comes around to using it. Which is why I got rid of the sprayer. When it comes around to using the compost, I'll just use the whirly mabob, the conveyor belt. Also now known as a whirly mabob. What? What just happened? I have no idea what happened. Minecraft for adults. Who suggested they send it to Sim, by the way? Because apparently he was recommended by his fans, and nobody recommended me. So I'm blaming you guys for me not getting that. Did I edit the placeable area? No, it was always like that. There we go. I have to admit, this is going to be a redonkulous pile of compost. In fact, I'm not even sure if the remainder of the compost that's currently in the compost master will fit into this. Why don't I push the stuff into the barn? Why don't I? That is a good question, Kevin. And one that I'm sure there's an... Oh, yeah, I don't have anything I can push with, I don't think. Do I? I don't think there's I have a leveler on the map. Is the issue. I mean, I know I could buy one, but... It's not really, gonna be it's not really something that is worth getting right now. Like a second, I might do that, Matt. I might edit the woodchip loft kind of thing to take compost. Or let's have a look at the placeables that I've got available. Now, full disclosure, whatever placeable I choose here will be cheated in. How big is that large vehicle shelter? Quite large, and no, that's not what I want. I want something that's quite large and has just the one entrance. Medium vehicle shelter. That's all doors. That looks to be all doors too. It looks to have two different entrances, so no. What about this thing? This would probably be a better option. Question is, where could I fit it anywhere first off, and where would it fit? Okay, so I've just bought that as a tester. Let's see how it looks. Gotta say, that's a bit of a failure there, in that very specific position. Now I need to find the damn thing again. Let's try again, but a bit... kind of a bit more over this. Actually, can I fit it along the back here? No. Can I fit it like here anywhere? Yeah. Yeah, I've got an idea. So let's get rid of, for now, we're going to do a bit of rearrangement. Let's get rid of the platinum work, which is going to require me to zip over there real quick, because there's going to be some pallets left here. That's perfectly fine. Looks like there's collisions left behind too. This might have caused a problem. That should have knocked away the collisions too. Yes. So let's throw you over there. And oh dear. Does that got the collisions over there? No, what has been left behind there? Oh, it was me running into the collisions of this at just too high speed. So leave these over here. For now. We're going to do some rearranging. I swear I've been on 45, 90 something for about 2 weeks now. Okay. So if I were to place that down there like that, does this look legit here? Okay, more importantly, it just doesn't fit. Damn it. Okay, so this is too big. That is officially too big. I'm guessing the medium vehicle shelter is going to be... Okay, so that definitely has doors on that side. This side doesn't have doors, so if I were to back this in here like... Let me just place it kind of... there-ish like that. Now I'll need to find somewhere for the Palettenwerk, which is gonna be over here somewhere. Palettenwerk. Oh no, it's part of Swappa Agro, isn't it? Palettenwerk. You can actually go... a bit of a tilt. There, like that. No, you can't, because I think you're floating. Do we have a bit of a floaty? No, that's gonna work. Not at all. Okay, so the Palettenwerk, as it currently is, not gonna work. So if I were to move it to be... God, screw it. Let's just put it right over... over here will do. Granted, that's going to mean the pallets have quite a long distance to go. And I gotta double check that it's actually somewhat flat in the ground, which it is. Fantastic. That now means... we have to move stuff into this. Now, because I'm feeling nice today... Jonathan Adams, you're new to the channel, welcome along. Because I'm feeling nice today... I'm gonna get a man... I'm gonna get a... man truck. I'm just gonna lease this stuff because it's gonna be easier. Man truck and... no, I didn't want that. And a big old tipper. Let's go for the biggest one in the game. Tramper Bandit. We'll lease this too. And we'll get the man truck over there. Assuming I can find it. There we go. There we go. Hello, Ellen Wilson. I'm doing my best to read chat, but I'm gonna try and read it a bit less. Which I know is kind of me saying two complete opposites. I find that maybe I'm over-reliant on chat for things to talk about, so I'm gonna like read it at the same time but respond to it a bit less. If that makes sense, so you guys can have conversations about whatever you want instead of be kind of trying to lead a conversation with me. Hey, Stormrunner. But more importantly, let's try and get to 5,500 subscribers today. How's that sound? Does that sound like a good plan to you guys? When's the next Cold Brew? Hopefully next week. That series is kind of a bit weird because it's whenever we can record it, we'll record it, but there's been problems. Many problems. Sim's got some real life stuff that he's kind of busy with. Faye's got work. Chris has some real life stuff that he's busy with, and it's kind of difficult with the three of them doing stuff and me having the streams. Difficult to find time where we're all going to be in the same place, time-wise. And don't worry, by the way, guys, I will get around to doing some farm work. But this is... Yeah, this is an off-camera stream. This is work that I'd normally do off-camera. It unsubbed you, King Warrior. That's not very nice of YouTube. I've noticed it's been doing that again. That it has been unsubbing people. The changes are happening. Does that trailer even fit in the shed? Yes. And plus, it's just being rented to allow for easier movement of all the compost. Like, that's the only reason I've got it here. It's not to be cheaty, it's just because otherwise this will take an absolute age. I don't think anybody wants to sit through 2 hours of me faffing about trying to move compost. This is just the easiest solution to a non-problem. There we go. So this is the this is a modified version of the conveyor belt, the in-game conveyor belt, the medium size, or the biggest one. And it's been modified to have an auto-load script of sorts, which seemingly is very picky with the compost. There we go. Easier or quicker? Both. It's easier and quicker. Because that's empty enough. There's still a couple hundred liters in there. That's fine. I can grab that later on. And I gotta be kind of careful with how I want to back this into the shed. So I'll bring the fast track over to the compost master in a sec just to grab the conveyor belt and get it into the other shed. So you can see what it really does. That should be good to not cause many issues. I'm just gonna look outside. It's causing a minor one, but not too big. I think that might just be the way the tip calls have worked with the shed. There we go. So that's the first load into the new shed. What I'll do now is I'll go grab the next Thornton video Monday. Gonna grab the conveyor from over here, bring it over into the other shed, and get the compost loading in. The joy of leaving that thing on is that you can move it really super easy. Get to bed? That's fine, King Warrior. I know it's quite late for you. First time using seasons. Yeah, that's always a fun one. Always a fun one when you start using seasons and you have no idea what you're trying to do. It's actually worse being one of the first people you know to use seasons. You guys have the distinct advantage of I've used seasons, so you have the basics. You know, you got a video that can show you at least the basics. I had to figure a lot of that stuff out and talk to the devs to figure some of it out. You think many crops will die? They shouldn't. You should have plenty of time to get your crops up and sorted. Am I jumping on the ground there? I am not. Fantastic, we're going to come out this way to get to the truck. Which is now going to get loaded full of compost again. And the conveyor can theoretically just stay in that one spot. Now while that's happening, I'm going to get the Manitou moving into this shed, because we're going to be needing it to just make the pile a bit cleaner. Get it a bit pointier, a bit more slopey. There we go, and we're legitimately just going to leave it in the shed here. Now, that's 65%. What else can we get going right now? Let's grab the, should be on this end of things, the grasshopper, which was left up at Stonehenge since the thumbnail of the last video. Let's get this over to the industrial estate and start loading more grass into the thing. The compost master. So this is all now prep work for spring. What we're doing here. And if you think my driving's bad, you try driving a 100-mile-an-hour lawnmower. The brakes, they do nothing. That was me on brakes that entire time where it was flipping because I clipped a wall slightly wrong. Alright, this is all going to go into the compost master, and we're just going to use this as a loading wagon for now. Now there is plenty of mowing to be done, but today it's probably going to be a lot of moving compost around, most likely. There we go. Let's get this. Let's get over here to this. It's gonna be a lot of shuttling the compost. I sound fed up. No, I'm not. I'm just kind of talking a bit more casually. Got 31 fields to plant in 6 days. Hey, TNF. So that's now unloading in here. We can use the telehandler in a moment to start moving that stuff. We're going to need to move forward slightly. That's not causing a problem out here, is it? Not really. It looks like that's just the way the calls are working here. That's fine. Get the last bit out of it. There we go. And in fact, for ease, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get creative money running again. We're going to get, just to speed things up even further, to be nice to you guys, we're going to get a wheel loader. We're gonna get the... Let's get the New Holland. I don't use this thing nearly enough. Let's get a new wheel loader. And let's get, because I was asked to, a blade, which will be in Levitas. Can I put this thing... Yeah, let's get this thing. So we're going to push the compost up into the pile. There we go. You only got seasons for the snow. There is, I believe, a separate version of seasons coming that just has the snow features. What else is located at the shop? Oh, the Wager. Wago. Wager. Wager. Where's my face cam? Not on, as you might have noticed. Which I'm guessing you did. I don't have to have it on all the time. I felt like streaming without it today. In fact, expect more streams without it, because I'm more comfortable streaming without it. So let's get this up and unfolding. Unfolding. In fact, can this fit through the door? Just about. All this seems to be doing is moving it. This isn't pushing it forwards at all, it's just shoving it to the sides. Now we're pushing it forwards-ish. But again, mainly to the sides, which... Yeah,
Hello, Dave.
Okay, Jonathan Baksh, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Let's get... We're gonna have to move the... Do you know what? Let's make things a bit easier for ourselves here. Because the issue with this area here is the shed, which we're gonna get rid of. Is it this one? I mean, the entire issue there was the shed was in the way of pretty much everything. So let's get rid of the problem. Icon Novak or Eco Novak, thank you very much also for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Can we get all that into the trigger? Yes, we can. I don't feel sorry for people who are not on PC, quite honestly. They complain more than they should, and yeah. 5500? Oh, awesome! That's awesome. That's been a while coming. It's been... I think I've had the same sub goal for like a week and a half now. That's taking its time coming. Right, that'll do. I can use the telehandler to move the rest of that. This can get moved backwards in a rearwardly direction into the shed. Like it is here. And in fact, I think I've managed to get... Oh. No, I have in fact managed to get the trailer stuck. Oh no, it was just... That annoying thing with realistic fuel usage where it jams up the engine. If I could pick any job in the world and I was already trained, what would I want to do? Professional air tester. Where I just sit in a room doing nothing all day and get paid for it. What am I doing right now? Basically just shuttling some stuff around the yard. We can get rid of the least items now. They're of no use to us. And yes, I did get the wheel loader just to push once. That's the wrong shed. This shed can mostly stay as it is. And I think the next job on the agenda is going to be, refueling the compost master. Which means we're gonna need something fast, which will be the fast track. We're gonna need the universal actually, could we use the universal man? Let's not risk it. Let's get the universal fuel tank. Do you know what? I'll roleplay that Shell provided us with the fuel tank. Screw it. I can't be bothered trying to find that in the thing. Why in the world am I putting compost inside? To keep it dry, else it'll rot. I was inspired to destroy my face cam. Nope. I didn't want to turn it on today. Didn't feel like it. So I set the stream up without it. Which actually involved more work than having it on, but do you know what? That's fine by me. Need to buy seed and fertilizer. Yay! Yes. Seasons is fun-ish. Mr. Bash to get a reward. No, because now I think it was you, TNF. And you have been running my patience thin all day, to be bluntly honest with you. I get up in the morning, I'm usually not in a good mood. And when people start putting in ScumHub links into Discord and then spamming the same stuff constantly, doesn't tend to put me into a good mood for the day. Am I going to do a giveaway? No, don't ask for giveaways. I'm not doing giveaways. I'm not made of money. Someone somewhere, look for literally any of the stream archives on the channel. My face is there. And I can turn chat off completely, guys. I'm just putting that out there. I can turn chat off completely and just treat this like a glorified video. Because I'm seeing a lot of messages getting deleted today. I can be that guy. I can be that guy that just disables chat and treats this like a glorified video. If you want giveaways, that's people who actually make money off YouTube. Not people like me. Go bother Squirrel, he's got plenty of money. Basically everything he says is because somebody paid him. Am I in a bad mood? I wasn't until people started annoying me. Asking the same questions after getting answers and spamming my Discord with ScumHub links and trying to give out private mods with 0 permissions. That tends to put me into a bad mood. You make it in sprout wet or dry. I'm going to be spreading a lot of it, but some of it I'm going to be keeping, so it's going into the shed. Because this is the UK, this map is, so it's going to be raining a lot. And rain onto compost will cause it to rot. And basically cause it to seep into the ground and become completely useless to everybody. Hello, Nathan. So let's get this refueled. I know I'm using cheap money, but that's the only way I can get the compost master running at the moment. How do you see the weather forecast? Alt F. And oh! Case in point, reason that I'm storing the compost. You liking the fuel bowser? It's the only one that I think works with this. Works with the compost master. Did I have thunder last night? No, but we had a beautiful light show the other night. When the storm was passing through. That was quite wondrous to see. Right, this thing can be folded up entirely now. And the Fent can start moving out of this field. We don't need that there. We're gonna bring a bale along with us for the ride. Apparently not. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll just bring this out this way. Where's the exit to the field? There it is. Hello, Luke. How are you doing today? Ah! Not me, Sig. That's what the big bang was there. So, the next item on the agenda is going to actually be turning off creative money and getting a Big M rented. Now, we're going to be doing, I think, silage bales. Now, I've got to do a couple of edits to the map as well. In fact, would a better option... Matt, quick question for you. I don't know if you know the answer to this off the top of your head. When is the best price for straw? Is it during the winter, or is it like midsummer for some reason? Because in real life it'll be midwinter. You gonna farm some... That, yeah, it's happening to a lot of people at the moment. People are getting burnt out, myself included. Which is why there were no streams on RainbowDave this week. Be very careful how I phrased that, because I did stream this week. You can check if you want. No, I'll just sell the straw midwinter, it'll be fine. In fact, I'm planning on getting some cows, so that's kind of a moot point. So change of plan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the straw in from the field and get it stacked up in a shed. We all need to change. Yeah, I mean, it's much more enjoyable to do something you want on a set than something you maybe aren't feeling 100%. And the reason that I did it on my other channels because, well, you've seen the way that I react to the game. What do you use to make compost? The Compost Master. It's on Marhu's website. I remember. You got 1102 hours. I'm coming up on 1,000, and it's just kind of a bit of burnout. You know, I'm going to change the schedule up just to allow myself to have a bit more fun. No, the material. It comes with the mod itself, believe it or not. Where's the Manitou? So you can drop that. straw, grass mulch. It is compost. It's registered as compost in game. I think it's using silage scripting. Simply because it can compact down like that. Somebody said turn off diff locks, which I will do. And now we are going to do some bale stacking. It's pointless streaming a game you're not really into, to a certain extent. If you can do it in a way that you can enjoy it, that's fine. And doing this stuff in streams is perfectly fine by me. In fact, I enjoy Farm Sim a lot more just because I stream it. And NHF, I do have plans with regards to Moonbow. Because that was received a lot better than I thought it would be. I was, it's rare it says, I was completely in awe of the amount of support Moonbow got this week. So let's grab the Kotek here. Hey Patty, how you doing? Stevie's just back after a 40-mile kayak trip, very nice. There's a Unimog, yes, on Maru's website. You honestly like the channel more. That's because I'm not restricting myself, NHF. This channel, now that you've seen me unleashed, where I'm not being 100% PG, I'm not kind of pandering, I guess, to the way that I want to be as RainbowDave. And more importantly, just that was literally me streaming for the sake of streaming. I enjoyed it a lot more, and I'm going to do a lot more of it. Pizza, the one that came not long after the release is not a good Unimog, the one that's on Maru is. Think of active 8 hours round trip. Ooh, yeah, fun. Hey, Sundrop, how you doing today? So these bales are 6,000 liters apiece. Every single bale is 6,000 liters. Which means we're going to fit many, many more bales effectively per... you know, it's 1.5 bales per bale here. 1.5 standard bales per bale. So we're getting less bales in terms of number, but the same amount of, well, more straw out of them. I guess is the way that I want to phrase that.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave there.
Elias Hjelm, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. This is quite difficult with keyboard and mouse. It's just occurred to me. This is something that I do prefer using wheel and joystick for, but I don't have my wheel plugged in at all today. Where's the best place to get Unimog? Maru's website.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Trip Games, thank you very much for subscribing as well. What's the auto trader that I can use on the Hestons? I don't know if there is one. I know that Arm Team do have the Heston Super or the Heath Super Chaser for these, but I don't know if there is much of an auto-load script going around for them. Now I get to see, can I load 3 bales at once? Yes. Luckily this isn't even an auto-load script, this is just Giant's default scripting for... Okay, 3 Heston's High is not good for the Manitou. The Manitou is not happy with the situation at all. But it dealt with it. Dealt with it nicely at that. Hey, Porrick. Nice talk to you. How are you doing today? Let's get this backed up like come on. Forwards. Like that-ish. Grab these two bales. This Kotak fork is really useful for doing stuff like this. Because you don't need to worry too much about the bales shifting. Because, you know, you just kind of accept that they will shift a lot. But you can kind of deal with that pretty easily. Okay, that'll do. So we'll remove the spikes from the upper bales. Back in they go. Oh, Craig and Brooke. There we go. Look at the rims of this thing are almost touching the ground. It's so overloaded. Grown from F-15 MP is back. That's been back for a while, NHF. That's been out for a while on Arm Team's website. It's not very good. In fact, I'm shocked that Giants, with all the quality control and testing they claim to do, have even allowed Arm Team to upload their mods. Because the texture work is atrocious on the Arm Team mods. They need completely retexturing, and the way that the textures are done doesn't really allow for that. Like, every single mod from Arm Team needs to be started from scratch, effectively. They're great mods in general, but the textures ruin them. Dang it! Is Honda quad out for Farmson now? Fair enough. There we go. Where's multiplayer and facecam? Multiplayer streams are not coming back anytime soon. There was zero demand for the multiplayer streams, so I got rid of them. And facecam I didn't feel like doing today. In fact, I've been asked about the damn facecam so much that the guys had to make a Nightbot command so they didn't have to keep saying the same thing. Not dealing with that. Harry, when the mods all say the same thing in response to a question, it means that there's a Nightbot command for it. And when I see somebody asking the exact same question under the answer, they get a timeout. Because they clearly haven't bothered to read chat. See you, JD. Very rare that I come out of game to time somebody out. Usually it's a ban, so be happy. Usually if I stop the game, there's only one button I press. I might end the stream early today, guys. I'm clearly not in a good mood. What time is it for me? It's 5 o'clock. Just after 5 o'clock. I don't know how we're gonna get these to the shed, to be quite honest. Also, I want to test something. And I guess it's in front loaders. This should be here. Where? Is it then in baling technology? Yes. Yeah, why not? So I want to test something. Feel like I should make some tea and relax. Maybe. Maybe I should just ignore chat for the rest of the stream. That'll make me a lot happier. Alright. So... this in theory has a lock script. It does! X to lock. Fantastic. Let's see how this does here. Lock. Now I can unlock this as soon as we get to the next bale. Put this bale on top. In theory. Is the top bale also locked? Yes. Really? Yeah, because it's chat that's putting me into a bad mood. Primarily, people ask stupid questions, so yeah. Maybe ignoring chat for the rest of the stream might be an idea. What am I having for tea? I don't know, and honestly, I don't really care. Yeah, I think getting early is going to be the best option. Why do these bales insist on just scooting around? I hate the way physics works in this game sometimes. Like, these were all perfectly lined up and the game physics decided, nah, you're going to scoot. You're just going to scoot over a bit and you'll be fine. Nobody will notice. Luckily, I have flipped the bales. One's gone completely missing. Son of a... Not going to deal with it. Don't be miserable, it's Saturday. Yeah, I know. But I've got a lot of stuff that I want to think about now. That's full, that's full. I'm just gonna leave that stuff there. Let's get creative money off. And rent it again. do some mowing. There we go, we got the GTX modding Big M. You're in 4 days since you helped me. Awesome, Joe. See you, Stevie. Let's get the Big M, let's do some mowing. That usually cheers me up. So, what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to make it silage. I've got the Chrome Ultima, I've got the Ultima Fix mod installed. So we're going to make some silage with this. And hopefully sell it as soon as possible. These are quite large windrows, holy crap. You have something in Discord. I'll check it after the stream. I could check it now, but I don't want to. So, we're going to also be renting the Ultima, if you didn't guess. Come on. Get out of the edge. The Ultima will love these. I was watching Landy's stream yesterday when he said monster windrows tend not to agree with the Ultima, so I'm looking forward to this. Keep moving or you get big piles of grass. No, I came to a dead stop there and I didn't. Only the Big M had a hitch. I know it has a hitch, NHF. Which, by the way, I don't know if you knew it had a hitch, but it does. The one I'm using does at least. But I don't want to be pulling the beta behind it because I want to pull turns like that. What a fertilizer I've been using. I didn't fertilize this a second time. It's just gone mental. It's just... holy crap. I'm kind of glad that I've decided to make this into silage because I don't want to think about how many hay bales I'd have to try and stack up. You actually didn't know that. This one does. So it's let's see if I can zoom in on it. Under the Big M sign. There's a hitch and a PTO and all that kind of good stuff. Oh dear, this is going to be fun. I'm going to get the Ultima today as well, which may involve taking out a loan. Because as much as I cheat money in to do stuff in streams, I do... when there's something that involves role-playing, which this stuff definitely does, I will be using the default game stuff. I think one lonely farmer would be proud of these windrows though, because holy crap, they're huge. Mowing does give you an extra stage of fertilizer, and I've got one stage fertilizing on. Square base silage. I could do that map, but then trying to deal with the ensuing silage bale disaster would not be fun. Granted, it might be easier. But I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I'm learning from my mistakes here. I'm not going to mow all the grass at once. I'm going to do it in stages. I'm going to do mow a field, bale the field, mow a field, bale a 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 field. Mow bale, mow bale, mow bale, mow bale, so that I don't lose all my grass overnight. You enjoy my videos? Thank you very much, Jonathan. Also, hello, Jonathan. I hope that people who watch the streams also watch the videos, because I mean, there's more videos out there than streams, especially on my channel. Well, that's what I meant in the first place. But there's more videos on the channel than streams, and mobile. Yes, NHF, exactly. So, things that are coming up soon. Car Mechanic Sim, I'll be getting that as soon as I possibly can. I'll be getting it on the channel as soon as I possibly can. In fact, quick check, don't have it at the moment. For those of you that don't know, Super Chat PayPal only. I honestly don't know, Joe. I think it might be... I think Super Chat might be credit cards only. Usually bail the small fields and pick up the bigger fields. I would do that, except the forage wagon I've got is the Mangala, which is better suited to the smaller fields. Right. How much is it going to cost me to rent for like 1 day? Or at least the... Do I have it turned on? I could rent the Lily. The Ultima is 12,000, I got 8,000. Okay. So we only need to pull out 5,000. Realistically we only need 3, but 5 is the least we can go. Whoops. So that's the Ultima rented. We'll get the Fent 900 Vario Black Beauty on that. New Lawfolds. No! That's not a good map. TNF, I'm not bringing the multiplayer back. It takes like 3 hours a week to set up. Swap the server around.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
It's more than lack of interest from viewers. It's the time investment just isn't good. It isn't worth it. How about Drumbeat? Think you mean Drumard? Also no. Again, that's a map that I strongly dislike. Set bale size. I want the biggest bale size possible, please. Wrap bales is on, so let's get moving. I've managed to completely fill the baler. There we go. Ah! Something appears to have broken here. So this is actually working to my advantage. Why do tree tips disappear when you cut them? So that you don't end up with like a million tree tips everywhere. Oh, the pre-press chamber, yes. I completely forgot about the pre-press chamber and the main chamber are two separate things. So we got one silage bale so far. Gonna be there for a while, yeah. Warning incoming. What? So we got 2 bales done. Main chamber's full. Pre-press chamber's coming up close to full. Ooh, that was close. 2 bales. Getting the 3rd wrapped. Hello, Massey lover. How are you doing today? So I like the Ultima because it's just got so much... If you're wondering why I like the Ultima, I might not like certain stuff, but I do like the Ultima. It's because of... How do you open the door? B. Stuff like... all of this. Bet you can open it and take out the rolls and put them in. That's awesome features that I think more balers should have. And I know that the Ultimates had this since FS15. They haven't really changed it much. It still kind of beats out most of them. Thank you, Rob. $10 New Zealand Super Chat. Hello, Dave. Keep up the hard work and thanks for being an amazing streamer. Good try it, Grimer. There we go. We're not using much fuel doing this, so it should be okay. The reason that I'm using the biggest bales possible is... well, number one, it means there's going to be less bales. I'll turn the volume down. I actually didn't. Same volume it always was. I'm doing good, Massey. People have been annoying me because I don't have the face cam on. And it's just because I didn't want it. How am I? I'm doing good, Bobcat. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? These bales are very well behaved as well, I must say. And I would argue this is a realistic speed to be baling like this. I would argue this is a realistic speed to be baling like this because, I mean, you're not going to be going super fast. You're limited by how fast the bales are going to wrap. So you're not going to go super fast all the time. RPM and Farms is based on a faster movie. Not with the fuel usage mod. The RPM is actually super high right now. Your new microphone arrives tomorrow. Very nice. What microphone is it, Bobcat? Because I know you can't see it at the moment because I don't have my webcam on. But I've got a Blue Yeti, which is by far the best microphone I've ever used, and I've used many. I'm gonna do field 15. I'm planning on doing all these fields in bales. In real life, you bale 3 miles an hour with a Heston baler. That'd be roughly 5 to 6 kilometers an hour. So today's course play now. When you cultivate seed, there's a gap between each pass. Yeah, James. Simple answer is reduce the width of your courseplay courses. That is the absolute easiest solution to that problem. I'm hyped for platinum. Do Rode make headphones? Probably. Although headphones is kind of, you're better off going with something like Sennheiser. They tend to make the best headphones. Well, yeah, you bale slowly so they're nice and tightly packed as well. That's kind of a secondary thing. This is where the bales are going to start going weird. Hilariously, they didn't go weird going up the hill, but going down the hill now they're going to start acting a bit odd. This is going surprisingly well. You put your wire so hard with Jet Jack. I would say go with Sennheiser headphones. That's what I will always use. I think that's what a lot of DJs use as well, as definitely the Sennheiser brand. I've got cheapish ones. They're not the greatest. This one bale is just rolling up behind me like, hey, wait for me, don't forget about me, don't you forget about me. Sunhua. That sounds like a Japanese or Chinese ripoff of Sennheiser. Am I stacking in the field? I'm not going to stack these guys in the field. I'm going to bring these over. What's the most expensive they do? You don't need to get expensive headphones. The headphones I use and have used for many years now, I'm on my second pair. I use Sennheiser HD201s, and they're just stunningly good headphones. You don't need to get the most expensive pair to get a good pair. You just need to get the pair that's best for you. I'll be honest, it's not hot. I just couldn't be bothered putting it on today. I'm more comfortable without it. Right, it's so not hot that you wanted like a budget. Probably like 50 bucks. 50, 60, 70 bucks. A good budget. Don't ever trust ratings, by the way. Trust the people who actually own the mic on YouTube. Look at YouTubers. If you want a good mic, look at YouTubers, look at what they're using. You see a lot of people with Blue Yetis or Rode NT1 microphones. That's another very popular one. Then that means it's a good microphone. It's worth getting. If you see a lot of people, if you don't see many people with, let's say, the Sunhua microphone that you're getting, maybe it's not the best microphone. Where is it? Like a trailer when you're feeding them through, like a one trailer with a farm bale. In Ireland pizza, the bales get stacked up into a shed. Or into a corner of the yard. So it's not a case of, well, just because we tend to have a buttload of silage lying around. The bales get stacked in the yard and sometimes in the field, but it's normally the bales get transported out of the fields straight away. Like same day, straight away. That said, Bobcat, you could probably get away with using a cheap microphone if you know what you're doing. You can make any microphone sound good if you know how to set it up. You know what you're doing if you got a pop filter or windshield on it and you don't have it. And I'm just going to move my microphone here so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. You don't have it straight in front of you, so that you're constantly clipping, and so that you have to talk really quiet like this in a very hushed tone, where yes, it makes your voice deeper, but it's not very good. Get a bit further away from you, you turn it down, you can get really good sound out of any microphone in the world ever. Farmer, you were combining baling and carrying straw in the same hour. Farmers really tend not to do that just because they tend to get contractors in for the different jobs. Also, yes, that was my golf voice that you heard. I peaked it then. I peak it occasionally, but it's a case of I'm looking at my... I tend to look at XSplit and see how the microphone's performing. It's usually kind of 2/3 of the way up when I'm talking loudly, and decidedly less than that when I'm not. So it should be fine. Yeah, you can get a cheap mic, and if you can set it up correctly, they will usually sound good. You might need to do some post-processing to get a bass boost going on the tinny ones, but yeah. Normally when Jason gets in the stream. That was my old mic. This one shouldn't actually have that issue. This one's a bit more dynamic. My old microphone was £20 when I bought it. Wasn't a very good microphone, but I knew how to set it up on day one. Or, well, figured it out very quickly how to set up a microphone so that it actually sounds like it's a good microphone, despite the fact that it's maybe not. Don't ever have the mic sound on full. You only ever want it on loud enough so that you can just about see the peaks. Or with a really good microphone, that the peaks are all different shapes and sizes. Like with this one, I don't need to worry about background noise too much because there's no hissing, no popping, no anything. With my old mic there was always a bit of a background hiss because it wasn't great. How are we doing for bale wrap? Because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking about the amount of bales we've made. I think we might be starting to run a bit low on bale wrap. Anti-Manjic around recently. He's around. He's usually around somewhere. Right, oops. Now when this runs out of wrap it's going to tell me, which is nice. Stream offline. No, it's not. Did I do a tutorial of how to set up a microphone and record a YouTube video? No, because you shouldn't need a tutorial. If you want to do YouTube, you'll have done all the research yourself and done test recordings. Foil roll is empty. There we go. I figured that'd happen sooner or later. The thing I like about this mod is you don't have infinite roll and infinite wrap and infinite everything like you do in so many of the giant stuff. Like there's no... You don't feel like with the giant stuff that you're actually using anything. Pizza, don't get me started on PETA, please. Because they're the most cruel bunch of jerks when it comes to animal welfare. They put down more animals than any other group and claim it's for animal welfare when in fact it's because they can't afford to deal with it. How's the net wrap? That side looks good. I get the feeling that's the spare net wrap and the net wrap actually being used is... Oh no, that is the net wrap being used. I guess. How is the net wrap being used? That still looks pretty full to me. I'll do... As much as I complain about very many things, when something's good, I'll call it good. And this is a really good baler. There is a fix for this to work out, so it works with seasons. So these are all... Everybody you see is still technically grass. They're just wrapped grass bales right now. They're starting to ferment into silage bales. And it'll take them a third of a season to do so. So by mid-autumn we'll have 25 silage bales right at this present moment. And by late autumn we might even be able to get another round of bales done here. So this is all going to work out in our favor. But guys, if you're enjoying the stream, what recording software do I use? I use OBS to record and XSplit to stream. Mainly because I got a license for XSplit and I can have everything all set up in XSplit just for streams. But if you want to be cheap about it and want to record as free as possible, use OBS for everything. Except editing videos. It's not very good at editing, but you can record in OBS. I would always say have your voice track, have your commentary on a different voice track. Use Audacity. Do that, record your voice in Audacity. When it comes to winter, what I do the same way as last winter, use the road sweeper. No. I have something planned for the winter if it snows. And it's very similar to what you've been working on, Pete. I've been looking at those pictures, and I think I'm using the exact same base as you. I've just done a slightly different modification to it. This is quite a few more bales than I'd actually expected. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting to get 30, probably close on 50 bales out of this field. You got a new PC, very nice Bobcat. New PCs are always nice. Pizza now knows what I'm gonna be using over the winter months if it snows. There we go. Welcome back, Ultraman. Let's just get cruise control going here. We don't need to worry about pressing W the whole time. Where do I get the mod that drops wood chips? It's the sawdust mod on the mono. Pizza, I haven't done a visual modification at all. It looks identical visually. I've made a functional modification. I think it needs a second functional modification, but it should be good. How's the net wrap in there looking? Net wrap is starting to run low. We may in fact need to buy more net wrap in time. Sound a lot happier now. This is what happens when I'm low. I calm down. It's a nice relaxing thing. Even doing this. Yeah, it's slow, but there's a certain element of slow that's relaxing. You know, what's my favorite mod? The one that I use the most is Seasons. But my favorite mod... I don't really have a favorite mod. You can't be unhappy after mowing and doing some baling. It's just physically impossible. What time am I finishing? You can use the Chrono Ultimate in first person. Oh no! Pizza, I pressed the wrong button because of you. No I can't because I don't have head tracking turned on. What do you mean you can use it in first person? Oh my god! This one troll bale. I swear. Get out of the window, you jerk. There we go. I don't have to stop. I'm not stopping. Just turn on cruise control and it drives on. This is a continuous baler, I'm just continuing on, it's just slow. Relaxing until bad bale, yes. Also until I try and stack this nonsense. That's gonna be fun. That row's empty. I am most likely going to need to buy more net wrap. I'm actually probably going to need to buy a lot of wrap. Would it be cheaper then to just buy the Ultima? Like straight up buy this thing. Would that be cheaper? It looks like the bale wrap's about to run out soon as well. Drive control has to be one of the best mods. Yeah, actually, drive control is one of my favourites. Just because it allows me to do that stuff. That is the baler now empty. Ish. There's half a bale in there, but it's fine. So, let's turn that off. Yeah, you tend to need a graphics card to play games. Just putting it out there. So let's move into field. We'll go around this way. Let's go to field 36 next. Fold the drop mat. I'm not planning on moving the baler just yet. Baler's gonna stay where it is until I got the next field mode up. Because these silage bales are gonna be money. This is gonna be how the farm makes its money in the winter. Plus all of the income from the industrial estate area. Because winter's coming and I'm needing to think about how exactly the money is gonna get made. So you guys might not enjoy the work with the industrial estate or all that kind of stuff, but it's all very necessary just to get reliable income in seasons. Snow removal contract, that I could do too. Assuming it snows. So let's get going on this field and holy crap, am I going clockwise for once? Am I actually doing the right way for once? This is gonna be fun. I forgot to move some bales. Forgot to move some bales. Oh, how am I gonna deal with this? If I were to get this right up close to the bales and not hit them, which I'm going to do regardless. Yep, there we go, there's the bales knocked. I'm going to cheat in an auto stacker and just move the bales with the fent in a minute. But the fast track would be better, wouldn't it? I'm gonna straight sell those bales as well, just for funsies. There we go. You have an i3, Voltraman? That's it. No thank you, I much prefer the i5s and i7s of the world to an i3. There we go. So, yeah, the big M was probably a good idea. Gonna be honest. AMD make graphics card monster. I mean, they're not great, but they make them. Pizza's got an i5, which is almost good enough for me. I've got an i7. Because I'm fancy and posh. They're not quite posh enough to get 9.9. I don't think people who buy those will have much more money than sense. Musk Milk Pat gets it. I'm not entirely sure what he gets, but hey. Hello, Night's Life. I'm doing well. I'm okay. Where's Quentin? He's gone back to work on Orchard for a bit. There we go. So now we get the fun job of going over and back on this field. How to overclock. Be willing to blow up your graphics cards. And or processor. If you're not willing to do that, you shouldn't try overclocking. Because there's a very real chance that they will just be bricked. By the way, I know that not many people actually watched the Orchard video this week. I strongly suggest people watch Thursday's video. There was a bit of an announcement made by Quentin. My GPU's superclocked by EVGA. I can turn turbo mode on my PC if I want to get more power out of it, but have all of the temperature ever. You can overclock a laptop, but why you'd want to overclock a laptop is a different question. Because laptops are made to have marginal cooling bog standard. They're made to just about be able to cool themselves. Was that the one about the estate? You'll have to watch the video and see NHF. Because James has seen the video. James knows what I'm talking about. Do I have a Stream Deck? No. I can afford one. I'm just trying to think whether or not it'd be beneficial for me. So right now there's a lot of things that I'd like to buy. 30 watching and only a few chatting. That had to happen. I know a lot of people are in game at the moment. Hello to the people in game. Hope you're enjoying your farm sim today. There's a funny little thing in all businesses. You like the new Red Rocks? Do I? I haven't tried them yet. I haven't looked at them. I've legitimately not played farm sim since Tuesday. Not touched it, not opened it once. I took the week off, streamed on RainbowDave. What is a Stream Deck? It's a button box. It's a fancy button box. Have I seen the smell thing? Bobcat, don't tell me you fell for that, because that was an April Fool's joke. 34 likes and 4 dislikes. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get up to 50 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 50 likes today. Because I know I've not been in the best mood for the first part of the stream. My mood's suddenly and drastically improved somehow. Can I fit this? Alley-oop. When in doubt, jump over a wall with the big M. I stream until 7. Yeah, why not? Do I like the new Red Rocks? I don't know. I haven't tried them. I've already said that I haven't tried them. Let's get the fast track out here. Get creative money back on for a moment, so that I can rent or lease, I guess, a autostack trailer. Which will be... These are not autostacks, and they should be. This thing. Without UAL. Is it the mowing or not? These might well be the mowing. we got 55-55, I will dance. And I'm gonna finish pretty much bang on 7 o'clock. I wanna go run and have a talk to somebody after the stream to see if I can't arrange things. Download all the mod up mods. A lot of them aren't worth downloading. I'm very picky with the mods that I do download, just because honestly a lot of the stuff on mod up isn't worth bothering with. As mean as that sounds, there's a lot of people who just throw mods up on mod up for the sake of throwing mods up on mod up. Are you trying to talk to Sim? He hasn't spoken here in about an hour. In fact, I'm not even sure he's still here. Nevis UK so dead now. It's been like that for a while and I hate the new redesign. That's all the complaining I'm gonna do about FSUK. The new design looks really, really bad. I get why they've done it. I like the social media kind of aspects. I just hate the fact that they decided the entire website needed a redesign, so now the mod pages look like a dodgy mod site. Like, it doesn't come across well. It doesn't come across well now, and that's kind of stinks of them trying to be relevant. Is this the in-game trailer? It's modified version of it, yeah. Because the in-game one doesn't have autoload scripts. PCSG's gone the same way. I think all mod sites that aren't Giants Mod Hub have. Like, the only two mod sites that really are worth looking at now are Giants Mod Hub and Mod Hoster. Everything else is just like, here's the highlights of Giants Mod Hub. Did I see the pics you sent me? Yes, I did, Joe. I didn't respond to them, but I did see them. Let's get creative money off, because I'm gonna sell these bales. As silly as that sounds, I'm gonna sell them because I don't want to be keeping bales that I don't need. So it's over to the main yard we go. Mod Hoster's okay. Mod Hoster's still good, I think. Like, you can find some hidden gems on there. Yes, you gotta do a whole lot of digging to get a hidden gem, but I think it's still worth looking at. So patiently waiting for the Ardent update. Yes, same here, Peter. I want that so badly, and it's a bit disappointing there's only a few counties in it. From what I understand, it's going to be mainly Northern Ireland, or maybe along the east of the country, which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. That's why he's been on. No, I think he went into town today. He was talking to me about that yesterday, or actually Thursday, that he was planning on going into town today to get some stuff. So I don't expect to see him today. Do bales cause lag? They can do if you got buttloads of them. Like, if you've got excessive numbers of bales, you will get lag. Forbidden Mods does have some good mods as well, and I've told the mods on Discord to allow Forbidden Mods as a mod site. There's only, I think, one mod site that is flat out no. And that's ScumHub US. Because, like hell am I linking that heaping pile of excrement in my Discord. This can go.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Can do agri contracting. Mr. Meeseeks has taken over a contracting company apparently. How do you do the thingy? You can't do the thingy. You... If I reset the bale counter... Ha-ha! How you broke his keyboard. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Pro mods will expand it. Yeah. Forbidden mods is a good site. It's a lot like Marvel.net. I can't lift the thingy. It's gonna have to stay the way that it is. Is anyone streaming after me? That is a good question. I think the answer is no. Look, I swear your spelling is getting worse. So we're 13,000 now. Oh, because I sold the trailer. I don't mind accidentally cheating a few thousand. That happens sometimes. OGD will be streaming after me. Thank you, Monster. You've been bailing with a small baler and you've got over 10,000 bales. You are indeed insane, sir. So let's see how many bales. I like this bale counter. I do like the bale counter that comes with the optimal. I know that it's under chat, so I'll be able to read it to you guys. We got 36 bales out of the first field, and we're already after getting one out of this one. Might upload new Giant Center Tractor episode to stream. Ooh, very nice pizza. I might watch that. So I'm gonna make a little announcement with 36 people here. Oh, somebody left. I'm gonna make a little announcement. That is that streams are gonna be reduced on RainbowDave for a little while at least. So what I'm gonna do is later on tonight I'm going to be putting up a new schedule on Discord. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to make an image of this now because it's going to get really complicated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate weekdays between RainbowDave and MoonbowDave streams. So one week you'll get 2 RainbowDave streams and 1 MoonbowDave stream. And the next week you'll get 2 MoonbowDave streams and 1 RainbowDave stream. And the simple reasoning behind that is I'm enjoying streaming as MoonbowDave as well. And that channel's doing a lot better than I could ever have expected. It's already almost at 200 subscribers. And it's just surpassing all expectations I could potentially have had. So go check out MoonbowDave. It is not PG. It is a channel that I remove all my usual rules for. So if you're not a fan of swearing and that sort of stuff, maybe don't check it out. But it is there. Is it like Luminate? Yes, it's my version of Luminate, Joe. Except Sim kind of still has a couple of rules for himself on Luminate. I remove all filters. I have 0 rules. Even the chat has 0 rules. Other than don't annoy the mods and speak English and don't advertise yourself. I guess it has 3 rules. But that's it. That's all the rules it needs.
Hello, Dave. Dave.
Max
Dave.
Jaeger, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy us today. Swearing's loud in chat. Swearing will be happening from me. You watch a lot of live streams. Out of all the streams you watch, I'm the best. Is it because I read chat? Because that's just the thing that I do when I'm doing farm sim. Moonbow doesn't read chat. It's just a RainbowDave thing. What's the channel called? It's 3 messages above the last one you put in. So those of you that have been following this channel for a while will know I have some very strict rules for myself. Where it's very, very strictly PG. I'll just replace both foil rolls. There we go. Close that down. Get going again. Net wrap is looking good still. We are going to need to get pallets in soon. RainbowDave streams are my chill streams. That's exactly what they are, Pizza Wheel. There's no rules because I don't want rules when I'm relaxing. That's all it is. It's just I'm relaxing, streaming for the sake of streaming. So I play at the moment Rome Total Wars, the game that's on the channel, but it's going to be a varied channel. What does the carrying animation look like to others in MP? I don't know actually, Joe. We'll actually find out hopefully soon in the multiplayer when we get to springtime. Hello, Max. Because we do have an ultimate on the multiplayer server in that series. There's 2 rules, but that's for chat. I'm not running under any of them. I have 0 rules for myself, other than there are no rules. Like I start pretty much when I want. I finish pretty much when I want. I'll overrun Landy streams and stuff. But the way I see it is if you're not playing Farm Sim and you're overrunning the Farm Sim stream, the people who want to watch Farm Sim will go to the Farm Sim stream. People who just want to watch a stream will stay with you until you're finished and then go over. Also, I don't advertise any channels in there at all. It's really nice and chill. And not having to try and remember the stupid long list of channels on this one. It's really nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. So we got 12 bales out of this field already, just off the first headland. This is going to be a lot of bales. And these are super dense bales as well, because we just hit 4,000 on this bale. It's still baling. These are, I think, 6,500 litre bales. 6,000 litre bales, even. Chat, go to the farm sim. That is a good plan, Bobcat. So I think that's where a lot of the lurkers are, in farm sim or giant editor or a combination of both. What's a super chat? It is basically a donation, Bobcat. So if you guys want to donate, you can send a super chat, and your name will appear on screen. You'll get a nice fancy colour around your message, and an air horn will play. And I'll probably get scared by it, or get a headache, one of the two. But it's effectively a donation to me. Do I have the drone mod? I do actually. I do have the drone mod, Harry. But there's no reason using it at the moment because I'm kind of working with, well, having to work manually. Not having to, but deciding to work manually. I like working manually. You'll keep listening. That's fine, Bobcat. So super chats are ways to support your favorite YouTubers when they're streaming. It is a really, really good idea from YouTube. And I know that I complained about it for a long time because it wasn't available in Ireland. It now is. So I have 0 qualms about it. sounds like something broke there. Get the drone mod in the MP series and use it. That'll be kinda cool. But I do have some plans for that drone mod. Because that'll be really cool for doing certain things. This is Super Chat. Thank you, Gamer Dragon. Showing off what the Super Chat is of that £5 Super Chat. Oh, yeah, there's the Super Chat. I wasn't kidding about the air horn either. Oh, that gets to me. Matt, I sent that to pizza the other day. No, Valtra, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to get Super Chats available. So Moonbo doesn't have even have Super Chats. Although Moonbo does have a custom URL now. I ruined it for you, Matt, because I sent it to pizza last week. I found it on Imgur and I was like, hey, it's funny. Hello, Farmer Brown. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? So yes, Norway has the has barcodes on the side of their ships, so when they get back to port, they can Scandinavian. Possible to get crossbow to do bailing? Absolutely. Does RainbowDave have a custom URL? Yes. Rainbow has youtube.com/RainbowDave Gaming. Which is really super useful. Super useful. Earlier on today I was playing about and watching, well, I wasn't playing about, I was watching some DTM, some German Touring Car Championship. And really, really fun. Actually quite enjoy watching different motor racing. Farmer Brown, I appreciate that you were just kind of bringing it up casually, but don't... I'm gonna ask you nicely not to advertise your stuff. Watched a video about Tipperary before, it looks a really nice place. It's nice, but it's boring. There's not much goes on here. Someone did somebody seriously comment on George Saunders' video asking if it was a graphics mod for FS17? Good lord, how stupid people are these days. Joe, that's why I used to say this, I haven't said this for a while. I assume everybody's an idiot unless they prove it otherwise. And that's the exact reason why. People asking real world farmers if it's a graphics mod for FS17. Is it quiet around usually? Is there trouble? Usually. I'm not gonna go into much detail, but let's just say there's somebody who ends up with the police around quite often living in the area. Probably a 6-year-old. No. Oh, probably a 6-year-old that asked the question, probably. How we know, Chris? How we know? You enjoying your little break from YouTube? Not too bad, not too bad. Good to hear, good to hear, good to hear. If I lived in England, would I have to complain to Tipperary? Yes. Well, not necessarily, because I used to live in England, and I used to go by boat. I used to go up to Northern Ireland, to Belfast Port, get the Stella Line boat over to Cairnryan, well, originally Stranraer, but later to Cairnryan in Scotland, and then drive from Cairnryan and or Stranraer down to Sunderland in England. And that's how I got over and back from England most of the time. Well, some of the time. Most of the time I went to Newcastle Airport and flew to Dublin. And then got picked up in Dublin and driven home to County Tipperary. Would you farming in real life and go sit on a computer and do the same thing? I think George Saunders does actually play Farm Sim Pizza. Just putting it out there. I think George Saunders has said in the past that he does play Farm Sim. Anyone on the SATA cable? Oh, I've got enough of that. So reload cottage near me. Is that a cottage near you? Maybe. I'm not gonna say yes or no to stuff that may or may not be near me. One of those days. Oh, fun. That's always fun, Chris. I'm trying a map you've never been on. Ah, I'll be doing that soon. Such is the fun of life. So up to 26 bales off this field now. 63 total. 27th bale has just been wrapped and dropped. Thornton Farm. I've heard a lot of people talking about that, and I don't know if I want to bother getting it. Because some good maps coming up soon-ish. We've got Upton from Lancy Boy, which I've been told is only a few weeks away, and then a couple of months' time you've got Oxygendavid's new map that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. It's in Newcastle or something. Which looks amazing. You've got the West Coast by Bullet Bill, which is very, very soon. It's coming very soon from all I've been seeing on FSUK and hearing. That is not too far away at all. And then from Dusty Dave, you will have publicly released Orchard Farm, which I believe isn't far away. And then after that, we'll be getting Event Hanwin. As it's good enough for Little Town. I haven't heard anything about Little Town again, but he is taking a step back from mapping for personal reasons. But I haven't heard anything about Little Town from him for a while, so I don't know if he's still planning on doing that or not. Is that bale actually rotating? It is actually rotating the bale. That's a really impressive level of animation there from BM Modding. Will I be trying Norse Finned? It depends on when it comes out, to be quite blunt. Like, I'm not gonna say no to testing a map, to trying out a map, but there's so much stuff that is coming down the line at the moment that I can't say yes. I don't know how I did that. Something I pressed turned on the... oh, just having that open turned on the light. So let's get going again. Hello, Mr. Louis Reynaud. That's fine, Laura. Farmer Brown will be back in a few minutes. He'll be de-timed out in a few minutes. There's no way to remove a timeout, which is kind of annoying. How am I getting on? I haven't touched it in over a week. I've been taking a flat break from Farm Sim for a little bit. For most of this week, I'm going to need to get some bale wrap into the field here soon. What's the map that's closest to release? I'm gonna say West Coast. Yeah, you got 5 minutes, so it's not a long time out at all. I'm gonna say West Coast because that's probably gonna be in the next week or two. Upton Lancy Boy's map is gonna be a few weeks. I don't want to say when it's gonna be in testing. But it'll be in testing soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. And obviously testing will take a little bit just to make sure that it's as good as it can be. Lancy, we're out of net wrap, and there is none in... Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that going to show up as wash me? And little handprints as well. That's adorable. That's a level of detail I didn't expect to see. Handprints there as well. So I'm going to need to get to the shop and actually get the Manitou. On the move. Because we're going to need to get some net wrap to the shop. Yeah, Farmer Brown should be free again in a minute or two, maybe. Most. When's Orchard come out? Soon! Kendall Farm. No, Kendall doesn't count as a map anymore. Kendall's long dead. I stopped caring about Kendall after about V4. Nathan needs to move on to a new map. And stop converting every map that he likes. He just needs to start something fresh and get new ideas going, I think. Because he's really stuck himself into a rut at the moment. There's been a big jump this week on the mod hub. I've kind of been keeping up with that, but there's not all that much that's been of major interest to me. So we're going back to the industrial estate to pick up the pallet fork. I think he's starting at EM. I hope so. I hope he starts something new. Because I don't want to be that guy that says, you know, oh, Nathan does nothing new. Nathan never, you know, Nathan's just kind of doing the same map constantly. Which, granted, I've been doing hello dust today. People have been asking about Orchard Farm. Do you have any inkling when that might be completed, sir? Where did I put the thingy? Where is the... Did I sell off the pallet fork at some point? Okay, it's... over in the corner of Field 37, okay. So this is Field 37, it's gonna be in behind the... yes. It's gonna be in back over here. There it is. I don't know why field protection runs a queue now. Here done something to screw something up. And what I'm gonna need to do is in pallets get net rolls for the Crown Ultima. Actually gonna buy these because I'm probably gonna need to use all of them. Being so lazy. Now there's your answer from Dusty Dave. When it's ready, which might be never. Because he's lazy. When I'm doing more mapping, I don't know. The map streams are basically if and when I want to do them. Because as relaxing as they are, I want to, you know, I'm gonna need to actually want to do GE to do them in the first place. So it's not a case of, oh, I can do them anytime I want, it's, I can do them when I want, but I want to be wanting to do the want of wantingness. If you know what I mean there. So, gonna go over and grab the pallet of net wrap, bring it over to Field 36, and we can get going again. You love GE streams? I enjoy them too. It's just that sometimes I don't want to do GE at all. Yeah, I'm in no way surprised, Dave. I'm kind of in the same situation. A bit burnt out of all things farm sim, to a certain extent. And Farmer Brown, that's not Pizza getting mad at you. Don't worry. That's Pizza offering you some advice. That's friendly advice from Pizza Wheel. Read the rules and you won't get in trouble. That's your one-stop shop to not having any trouble with the moderators. Read the rules, follow them, and you'll be all good to go. Matt, I think everybody that's ever worked in GE knows that feeling. Because there are times you're just like, no, not in the mood today. Gonna play some video games. So I genuinely enjoy doing this kind of stuff where I'm having to bring stuff to the field. Been timed out once, you've been here for 4 weeks. Yeah, I mean, there's people here who've never been timed out at all. Even during the mad Christmas rush where we were timing literally everybody out at one point. What's so fun about this? I'm not entirely sure what you're asking there, but what's fun about it is... oh, I need to put that down on the ground, apparently. Down! There we go. Take roll. Base roll. Take roll. Base roll. Take roll. Base roll. Take roll. Of course there's going to be just the one left. There's always just the one left. Take roll. Yeah, oh! Put it back. Go, Black Beauty, go! Hang on, we'll get this thing into peak aerodynamic efficiency mode here. So this door needs to close. This one needs to open. This one needs to open. Okay, now we've got maximum downforce. Come on, Jack. The maximum downforce going now, guys. We've got the wings deployed. That's what happens when a bale spawns on top of another bale. Maximum meanness from this baler. Also now we can keep a bit of a better eye on everything. Alice Pizza will put the rules up for you, Farmer Brown. I know that it's an outside link, but it's just so that I can explain the rules in the rules page. That's why that exists. Otherwise there'll be 17 different lines of... There are 17 different commands for the rules. Thought wings were supposed to have the opposite effect. On planes, yes, but on vehicles and stuff, it's to keep it on the ground. Although, come to think of it, now that you mention it, these are more aircrafty wings, aren't they? So we're getting maximum lift out of these wings, so the baler is lighter. The baler is going to be ever so slightly lighter by about 3 grams, courtesy of these wings providing us with the lift that we need. This is the plan, is maximum aerodynamic lift. To make this baler lighter and use less fuel. Hello, Faye. Did you get your new keyboard today? How was town, good sir? Don't think you get much of an effect at 4 kilometers an hour. Well, it's a very windy day. That's my excuse. A very windy day, so I'm actually getting a really good effect. The wind changes conveniently every time I turn. We're up to 38 bales out of this field now. 74 in total. So this is... Oh, we're cooling the baler down. Okay. We're making sure the baler doesn't overheat then, guys. That's... I mean, we've rented this thing, so the best option is to have the wings completely open to keep it nice and cool. Because it's 21 degrees. Not very warm at all, but that's my excuse. It's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Corsair K55. Ooh, very nice. That isn't a bad baler at all, Faye. I was actually looking at the K55, but it wasn't really something that I ended up. Well, it wasn't something I ended up buying in the end. I'm still kind of looking at new keyboards. I'm constantly looking at new keyboards because I want a mechanical keyboard. Yeah, K55 is a really nice keyboard. It's one of the ones that I'd like to get. There we go. And maybe I'll get it for myself for Christmas if YouTube is nice to me around that time of year. I might get it in January of next year as a Christmas present to myself. Planting an old field 9 on Cold Road, the blue seal, the Simeus and Orchard. Yeah, that one. Lemkin. It's quite nice. Yours is like £10. Yeah. Mine is a currently a Razer Anansi, which is an okay keyboard. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's crap, but I'd like a mechanical one just to get the clicky. Davey likes the clicky. Also, some tactile feedback in the baler would be nice. The keyboard would be nice. Close, damn you. You can close too. You can get turned off. And we can get up to the big M, which is over in here. I'd say I got €58. Ooh! That is a good price, Faye. Fold the drop mat. You can't fold the drop mat pizza wheel. I don't think you can anyway. I couldn't find a button to fold the drop mat, so it's going to stay unfolded. Alright, off to the next field, which is going to be field 32. Yes, you can. How? How you do this? Is it something you gotta get out and go around the back for? Yeah, look at me with an OCD, and I've got Sennheiser headphones, a SteelSeries mouse, a Tesco mouse pad, I think it's Tesco, and a Razer keyboard with 2 AOC monitors. Although my power supply is a Corsair, so that'd be nice. Apparently Chris's keyboard is a chicken, is what he was trying to say just there. I've somehow passed field 32. So let's get this thing turned around real quick. You have a clucky one. Does it go buck buck? Clucky clucky buck buck. Keyboard. Don't think I didn't see that typo, Chris. You might be able to get away with stuff like that with Sim, but not me. Your Logic keyboard to go with the mouse and G13. I wouldn't mind a Logic keyboard. Logic mice I find are a bit crap. Or at least the Logitech mouse I had was. Like it died very quickly. Can I fit the big M in here? Probably not. I'm gonna go around the other way. Gonna go around the easier entrance I used for the Massey. There's Dodgy Declan's house. The easier entrance is via this field. Then along this little laneway. I'm gonna get a 23-inch monitor. That's not a bad monitor size, 23-inch. I'm quite happy with 21.5, but 23 ain't bad. There we go. I know what you mean, and it's funny to make fun of you for it. Press X when you are close the mat. So when you're kind of near the mat, press X. Okay, so yeah, you do have to get out of the thingy for it. Okay. That can be arranged. I'm enjoying the fact there's bits of hay everywhere in this field, because my bailing was atrocious. Either that or I just abandoned this field. One of the two. Manjack, do I want to know why you want a splash-proof keyboard? I think Silver needs one of those. A splash-proof mouse to boot. Maybe salt-proof. Might stop his TeamSpeak buttons from clogging up with things. So this field ain't gonna produce many bells at all. In fact, it's gonna produce so few that I'm actually gonna do field 24 immediately after finishing this. That is a pretty big mound that's just randomly in the middle of the field. Oh, it's because you're clumsy. Okay, Manjack. You don't want to end up with all your beer on your keyboard. There we go. Stop. Hold. Can I get the big M out this way? This is a totally illogical Dave solution. The big M couldn't fit in forward, so I'm going to reverse it. Do you know what? I think the big M can actually fit out here in reverse. If not, I've just got it completely stuck. It's looking like completely stuck is the answer to the question. Can I get the big M out? of this field through this gate. Yeah, it's just not gonna work, is it? Just not gonna work. Why, hey! Ramping the big M! Didn't think you could ramp this thing. I'll wait until Black Friday to see what new graphics are. I'm probably gonna do the same for a new keyboard. See if there's any good Black Friday deals on a nice mechanical keyboard with maybe MX Reds. Cherry MX Reds would be kind of my preferred option because I like quite light keys. Maybe blues actually. I know reds are the most sensitive. No problem. Oh yeah, I need to fix that thing. There's some edits I need to do for Thornton, I think. When's Black Friday? It is the day after Thanksgiving, so it'll be the... I think the 3rd Friday in November is Black Friday. Bobcat, odds are, because the next MP video will be Cobra V3. I'm assuming you mean videos, because he's part of the MP series now. He wasn't just a one-off. He's an official member of the Idiots. When is Thanksgiving? 3rd Thursday in November. The official start of the holiday season. Just in case you guys didn't think I could do American movie voiceover guy. Who is Chris? Chris, the Irish Gamer, is officially one of the idiots. He wasn't just there for episode 1, he is planned to be there for most episodes if he's not too busy with other things. Same if he's too busy to record, we can figure a way around it. And the reason there was no video this week was it would have literally just been me and Fahy otherwise. Which I guess could have been done. Is this a bumper car I'm driving? Yes. Have I seen how asparagus is harvested? No, I've never looked into how to harvest asparagus. How big is this mower deck? Quite. I believe is the answer to that question, Monjack. Let's have a look actually. How big is the Big M? This is rented. It doesn't say. Because I was looking at the Ultima. 13.5 meters wide. How do you map i3Ds? Same way you make maps, Rafal. Unless you want to do like installing scripts, then you need to open it up in Notepad++. Or Notepad. You can be a hired worker if I need one. Well, here, I don't particularly feel comfortable giving this version of Thornton to anybody. I'll give it to the guys on TeamSpeak if they want it, but nobody wants a version where there's no infinite triggers. Because the infinite triggers are underground. I've removed them. They are not on this map. Because I don't see the point in having an infinite trigger on a roleplay map. it kind of takes away from the whole immersion of the roleplay when you're just kind of going over to a spot and magically filling your trailer out of thin air. At least that's my logic behind it. That's why there's no infinite seed trigger, at least. So I just want to double check some stuff here. I'm just gonna do a thing and just check Discord real quick. I want to check something. Okay. Here we go. Just needed to check a thing real quick. Every time you try and open a modern map, it won't show up in the folder. Well, you gotta go find the i3D, right click on it, and then check, then click like edit in Notepad++. Because they'll automatically open in GE, which is really nice because most of the work you're ever going to do on maps is in GE. There we go. Make sure you're nice and tight over to the side here. I'm just going to use this as kind of an extra headland on this side of the field. Spin it around and back down this way. I know I'm mowing this field in two completely different ways, but screw it, this is the way I want to do this field. So we'll bring the baler over in a minute. Working with that. Because this is clearly a superior way of mowing. With the amount of grass that I've got to mow, the amount of land that I'm trying to cover with the mower, it's much easier to just have a big M and do 13.5 meters at a time than it is to get a 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or even 9 meter mower and struggle along with that. And baling the fields individually means that I don't need to worry about time constraints. I do need to worry about how much this lease is going to cost me, but that's kind of a secondary issue. Which big M would let you do this cover swath like... I kind of wish that was the case as well, just for when you're doing hay. I think GTX mods are planning on doing one final release of the Big M with the flat swath. But right now all you can do is windrows. Or even with the triple swath. Because in real life it throws out three swaths when you got it set to lay flat. That'd be much better than having just the one central one. Because in real life what happens is these two gates on the back flip open, which means that the auger that's inside is just about visible, isn't pushing the grass down the line, it's pushing it out of the mower entirely. Which it's a really ingenious design if you think about it. The mower is in fact a set of augers.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
VTH, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's a very ingenious design to begin. Let's go back down this way just to get this bit done. Yeah. I might go on to GTX Mod's website in a few minutes and see if there is in fact the update. Because I haven't checked for a while. It'd be super nice to have the Big M working correctly. Working as a real Big M, which part of me is wondering if I could figure that out myself, actually. Might have a word with Sim at some point and see if we want to get this thing working as it should. Will I be active on Facebook after the stream? Maybe, maybe not. I want to try and get a couple of things sorted out and arranged. Today, if I can. So, I can't really give you a yes-no answer to that question. Where is the Fent? It's over here. Oh, you want me to fold up this bit at the back. So let's just go Shift Q. Ah, fold drop mat. There you go, pizza. There you go. Are you happy now, pizza wheel? The drop mat has in fact been folded. And yeah, Giants, it seems, have about as much testing going on as Steam does. To a certain extent. I know they do test for functions and stuff like that, but I wonder how much of a look they actually do take at the mods they're putting up on the mod hub. It's a question that I think will be asked. Will always be asked. So we got 43 bales out of that field, 79 total. We're going to be well over 100 bales by the time we get these two fields done. Because I think we're going to get more than 21 bales out of these two fields combined. I'm going to go into field 11 first. It is 11, yes. 32 even. We're going to do field 32 first, which is going to be this way. We should be able to fit in even with the baler on the back. In theory, if we take this gentle-like... What's in the BSM diggy thingy? Joe, that is so vague that I can't possibly know what you're trying to talk about. Okay, so what I've succeeded in doing here is getting everything stuck. That said, I can see where the problem is, and because I can see where the problem is, I have freed everything. Oh, the excavator, yes. That looks interesting. That does look interesting. Yeah, that is a completely useless gateway. I might widen it or get rid of the gate entirely there. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Because Beats will complain if I don't do this. I'll unfold the drop gate. Or the drop mat. Whatever. There we go. Nice bit of grass baling going on here. A digging thing, Joe. That was so amazing as just an attempt to say the word. Just the least descriptive way to describe an excavator I've ever heard as a digging thing. Because that could have been a hand shovel, for all I knew. Could be a backhoe. They can dig. Could have been Booker T. Ask him, can you dig it, sucker? Matt don't want to get dropped. Sorry, Matt. Pizza wanted you to be dropped, though. Pizza demanded it. But I sort out dropping Matt. Is this baiter good? Yes! The ball maker. Good. You're special. By the way, guys, that's how to make fun of somebody in chat without. Well, that's how to make fun of somebody without being offensive. Is just keep it in jest. Keep it clearly light-hearted. And I see so many people saying, "Oh, banter, banter, banter," and then swearing at somebody. It's like, that's not banter. Banter is making fun of somebody not knowing what the word excavator for 5 minutes and confusing me. That's banter. As you say in Norway, tractor egg. I can't say what they're called in Ireland because it's not PG. Well, them big yolks out at the back of the baler there. But they're beside each baler, at the back of the baler, over there. Just in case you didn't think I could do a strong, thick Tipperary accent. For those of you who do live in Tipperary, there you go, you got me true accent. The big walk out, like a baler out. Over the baler there and get the walk out there. Run off with the dead and run a bit low on rap. A bit low on rap there, lads. Need to worry about that much. In fact, I think we maybe be a bit low on bale wrap. We had a foil? Nope, we got a couple of bales worth of foil left. Oh, the accent war with Brian. That was fun. And that's why I enjoy those MP videos. It's just like we come up with the most innocent things to have the most bizarre arguments about. Or just discussions on how the word brown is pronounced in Northern Ireland. Let's actually drop this bale in here. His tractor is work. The tractor is tool work, it's bale, make bale do work. Tractor. Don't need to be clean to do work. You worry about clean tractor, you're losing time to work. Zip. Hang on, gotta appease pizza wheel. Pizza must be appeased. Oh, I can go through this field. Go this way. Follow the law. The funny thing is, Pizza, I'm pretty sure I've seen baiters going around here that have had the drop mat just unfold and dragging along the ground, wearing away. And like bits of drop mat left. That field had 8 bales, by the way, so up to 87 total. Reset the counter for field 24. 24! Got the number right this time. The counter of bales has been reset for field 24. We're now taking bets on how many bales can now field 24. It's leased. Yeah, but you don't know how many people have leased this thing before. Hello, Donny boy. Oh, Donny boy, the pipes are Donnying. Let's just get this into the field to begin with. So Pete's even more appeased that I'm not even dragging it on the road now when I'm in the field. Get going on this field with the Crown Ultima. And the fact that this is just a one-pass baler makes everything a lot easier for me. Because I don't need to worry about, oh, the grass bales will all deteriorate because reasons. I just need to drive. Oh, Matt. Nitrogen oxygen, Matt. Water rolls are empty. Foil roll. Foil roll. You missed much? Not really. We're just keeping up with the Ultima. And its demand for constant everything. So we're good here now. Further, possibly until the 100th bale, we're good. Welcome back from France, Jack. Matt's been making chemistry jokes. That's about all that's been missed. And I don't think Matt's chemistry jokes are even up to much. You dug up your tarmac road and old plat fix the road with no trucks ruin the road. You should have. What you should have done, Pizza, was got a pallet fork and stabbed the milk truck. When in doubt, shank it. Disclaimer, please do not actually shank things. That is a bad idea. It results in you not being in the places. So we're at 3 bales already from this field, and I know that we're going slowly. This is the fastest we can go with the Ultima running. But it actually kind of works in our favor because we're not going to be able to go much faster than this anyway with this amount of grass. If you stab the milk truck, you don't get paid. Well, this is true. The bale saga. Oh god, the bale saga. When in doubt, get 2... What did we end up using? 2 wheel loaders, a truck, the Land Rover, and a low loader. Don't have any good post and rail fences to use in GE, excluding the one in Thornton. I know what one's in Thornton. There's a good one that's barbed wire. I don't actually. Hello, Tom. How are you doing today, Tom? This is good. As silly as it sounds, driving slowly like this and having to babysit the Ultima is really quite fun. I'm enjoying this. Granted, yes, it is annoying. You know, it is annoying having to stop every so often to redo stuff in the Ultima, but honestly, in real life, you would be having to do this stuff. What about the Marshall that was always been inside split the cab? I can't even remember how we managed to get it wedged there. I think it was something to do with the server reset. I'm doing good, Tom. I'm doing good, doing good, doing good, doing good. Sylvia's got some really nice barbed wire. But he wants, like, fence and rail. Which still be also some nice fence and rail fencing, if you want that. You get the autofill option, but that's boring, pizza. I mean, I know you could do it giant style and autofill everything, but I kind of like the added element of realism and difficulty in having to get out and do this stuff. Because, I mean, in real life you wouldn't have a magic thing telling it to do everything. You'd have to deal with it yourself. Yeah, and you can also check mottos for fence packs. We're up to 8 bales in this field already, and we're still on the headland. 95 bales total. We might get up to 100 bales total by the end of this headland. Which kind of gives you an idea of how many hay bales we had. Because each of these is 1.5 hay bales exactly. So we're doing quite good on the bale front today. And I think there is a wrapper for the front 3-point out there somewhere. I think there is one out there, out in the wild, wild world of the internet. I think it's a Tanco, in fact. There was 15. I would assume somebody's converted it and got it working at 17. So keep your eye out for that, I guess. Or have a search for it, I guess. Is another option. Any idea of what site? Scumhub would probably have it, but I don't know if you want to actually bother with Scumhub. Modhoster would probably have it as well. And probably any of the third party. Like, we're going to upload literally every amount that comes outside. Probably have it. Melbury is taking me to FS17. I don't know! There's other maps here I just don't know about, Joe. The only maps that I know about that are definitely coming are Ventonwin, the West Coast, Upton. I think that's just called Upton. Maybe Upton Lodge. There's an Upton Lodge, it probably should be. And Oxygendavid's new map. Hello, Massey124. You're 11 short of my favourite, but you'll do. Hello, Massey Fergie boy. How are you doing today? Do I remember you, Mossman? I remember the name, yes. I don't remember you as such. The name does ring a bell. Oh, Melbury's another Tom X. Yeah, I don't expect to see Melbury then. I'm doing good, Massey. Good, I'm very good indeed. Fantasy issue? No. My favourite Massey is the 135. In fact, does a Massey 124 even exist? I'll take like a Massey 240, that's a nice tractor. We're in overtime? So we are. We're going to get this headland finished. Because we do have the 100 total bales now. We're going to get the headland finished and I'll be able to move on in videos now into, well, I guess dealing with the bale problem that I've now created, which is 100 round bales that I need to get a, where John Deere's at? They all caught fire, Mossman. Every single one of them caught fire. This map used to be nothing but John Deere's, but they all caught fire before I could start. So I had to get all new equipment, which is a real shame. Random name. Ah, fair enough. I mean, with Massey Ferguson, you never know if a tractor's real or not. There we go. More progress made. So probably going to need to get an auto stack trailer just to deal with the bulk of these. Just the sheer number of them is going to cause problems. We're going to leave them in the field until winter time. It's a small square baler similar to the logo. In fact, yes it is, yes it is. I like that baler because I was watching videos about that baler last week. I knew the 124 rang a bell. Nice baler, indeed it is. Just loading up more net wrap right now to get this next bale out. And with that done and this headland completed, I will call it a stream for the day. If you're not subscribed yet, consider it. I'm not gonna say you need to subscribe, or you should, but do consider it if you enjoyed what you're seeing. We'll actually be continuing on from probably this point tomorrow. So I might want to record some Moonbow later on tonight. Gonna continue on from probably this point tomorrow. Because we'll be streaming Thornton again tomorrow. I don't want to do G tomorrow. There'll be no face cam again because I'm slightly more comfortable without it. And yeah, I'm gonna call this a stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Until next time, stay safe. And goodbye.